tuned to the Afro Beats Fresh show for a Saturday afternoon. I'm Stevie Street. You got me live till 6 p.m. somewhere. I think she's in Lagos. She is the biggest and newest revelation in terms of Afrobeats, Afropop this year, coming out of Nigeria. She certainly has exploded onto a scene with a brand new EP earlier this year and a new album. I tell you what, I'm really excited to be talking to her. Her name is Ayra Starr. Ayra, how you doing, miss?
Hi, I'm doing good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Earlier this year, I logged into my IG, and this is where it all started. There was a post from Don Jazzy, and he was telling everybody to, it was a post about you, to go and follow you, check your music out. Since then, it just feels like it's been an explosion. I don't know how it's been for you, but
crazy. It's been so crazy. Like, my life just changed after that day. Everywhere, like, everybody knows the music in Nigeria. It's been so crazy.
Wow. Well, listen, obviously you put a lot of musical material out so far this year. Tell me what was going on before you hooked up with Don Jazzy and Mavin. And
so 2019, I was in school. I'm still in school, about to leave uni, about to graduate from uni. I used to upload covers on Instagram and, you know, just like do like little things, like post covers and do like open mics like here and there in places. And, you know, one day I decided to upload my first original song ever. 2 days before I uploaded this, I was overthinking. Even like an hour before I uploaded, I was like, I'm not going to post this, it doesn't look nice and this and that. And I didn't want to even see what was happening on the post when I posted it. So when I took my phone back, I saw a message from Don Jazzy. That was like 3 hours after all my overthinking and just thinking the video wasn't nice.
When Don Jazzy found you, what happened? What was he saying?
So he sent me a message. He was like, we'd really like to like meet me at the studio and just want to see, like, just meet up with me at the studio. And I was like, sure. I met up with him at the studio and now I'm signed to the label. So yeah. Well,
listen, the sound you have, it does feel like a brand new sound to me that you're putting across.
It is a brand new sound.
Who are your influences? Who you've been listening to? Because I'm going to tell you who you remind me of shortly.
So I listen to Eartha Kitt a lot. Listen to Eartha Kitt. Listen to Shakira. Listen to Rihanna, Beyonce, Wande Cole, Two-Face. Just amazing artists everywhere. Asha.
Well, in terms of your sound, your image, and even the difference in your vocal, the artist you remind me of, actually, and I don't know if you check her music out, is Aaliyah, from the R&B artist Aaliyah.
I get that every time.
Seriously.
I get that every time. And I did not really listen to Aaliyah like that growing up. I don't know. But I love her. She was such an amazing musician. But yeah, I get that all the time.
No, there's no comparison. It's just that what you're doing and what you're bringing to the music scene is very similar. It is so similar. It's very uncanny, you know.
Thank you.
Were a lot of the tracks from the EP and the album, were they recorded last year?
Okay, so the EP, the songs from the EP were definitely recorded last year. But the album, it was like a mix of this year and last year. Even a song from the album was recorded a month before the album came out. So yeah.
Well, the main track we heard from you was Away, which kind of had a very spiritual vibe, especially on the chorus to it. Tell me about that track.
Yeah, you know, Away just talks about like it almost has like the same thing with like Bloody Samaritan, not what you not wanting like bad energy in your life, but with Away it was for like a specific person causing you like sadness and all that. So Away is just like a very spiritual song. It's like therapy, you know, when you sing. I wanted that chorus to be like therapy for people when they like sing it at the top of their lungs, and they just felt instantly better. And that's what I wanted to achieve with Away, and I'm so glad I did that.
And the other track that I really, really liked, and it did come out, was Sari. What does that mean?
Sari means like run here, like run, just like run home to me. So Sari is like a love song. It's really sweet. It shows like a sweet side of me and all that. So Sari is like a really like lovey-dovey song. It just talks about, you know, love.
Well, listen, with everything being digital musically now, we don't get to see who the credits are, who's featured on your EP, who's producing your EP. What producers you've been working with?
Yeah, so I worked at Louder, I worked with Don Jazzy, I worked with London, and I worked with Vibes on the album.
Have you found one producer yet that you feel that understands you the most, that you feel going forward you could work something with and continue bringing a new sound for you?
Yeah, to be honest, I think London and Louder, I really enjoy recording with them. I think they're very, they just understand my sound. Sometimes I don't even have to even say it, to just know what I want in a song. So yeah. Since
I've been playing Afrobeats on air for several years, in terms of female singers, obviously the top ones out there, you got your Yemi Holidays, your Tiwa Savages, your Niniolas, Saya Shades. I always wondered, because I would continue playing these ladies, and I was also trying to bring through upcoming ones, and I thought, who could break this circle? Because I know it is very, very difficult, and I'm thinking, which is the next one to get up there? You seem to be on your way,
I would take that compliment. I'll take it with a full heart. Thank you very much. I'm just trying to do my own thing. I'm trying to break the norm. I'm not trying to be like anyone else. And that is working for me, and I'm so grateful for that.
Well, I've noticed so far you haven't really jumped on any production sounds. I mean, everyone seems to be loving Amapiano. It's been a great summer sound. You've stayed away from that, which is, I'm happy about that, actually.
Yeah, I actually did try Amapiano on Bloody Samaritan, one of my songs on 19 and Dangerous, that album, which is my lead single. It kind of has that Amapiano vibe, but also Afrobeat. With the album, I just did different sounds. I'm a very versatile person. Even though I have a certain way I like to do things, at the same time I like to enjoy myself, and I don't like to put myself in a box. So that's what I did, especially with the album. I just explored different sounds and different criteria of music and just different things.
Well, moving from your sound into your actual songs, on your album there's some very deep songs on it. I'm like, whoa, you're so young and these are so deep. Tell me about Toxic, because that hit me. That really hit me, that track. What is that, from personal experience?
You said that. So Toxic was actually the song I did, the original song I did on my Instagram that Don Jazzy signed me. That was the song he saw me do on Instagram, that he told me he wanted to see me in the studio. So I did a cover of it on Instagram, and it went viral. Not really viral, but people loved it. People were sending to people, and that's when Don Jazzy messaged me, just the song, just me singing the chorus. So Toxic is a very spiritual song. Just talks about pain. It talks about suffering and just pain, real pain. And I tried to put the song in a way that I write most of my songs with my brother. So when we wrote this song, we're trying to just do something that people would just immediately feel, even though they don't even know what it is about. They just feel from the passion in my voice and just from the lyrics and everything. People would just immediately feel vulnerable listening to the song.
And there's also a track on here called Lonely, which is that self-explanatory. What was going on there?
Yeah, Lonely is lonely. I be human being, or it's just that's what. I don't know how to explain the song. Yeah, the song is a love song type of heartbreak type of song. I'm calling on to a guy and the guy is not answering me, so I'm I'm a human being, you can't treat me like this. Lonely, the way I did Lonely in the album, the way I put it in the list of songs, I did it in a way that after Lonely, the next song is a very strong song that carries I grew away from that pain. I'm no longer begging anybody to love me. I'm not going to beg anybody to love me anymore. I'm now a strong person, and I love myself. And
also, you have thought about the dance floor with a couple of tracks as well. Fashion Killer, which I suppose you could hashtag that as a new phrase, and also the track we're going to play shortly, your single, which has just exploded everywhere. The vibes upon vibes. Tell me about them tracks.
Yes. Yeah. So Fashion Killer, I had Fashion Killer even when I had my EP. When I released my EP, it's one of the oldest songs on the album. I don't want it on the EP. I felt like it was just it's another vibe. I want people to see, like, I want to grow in people's eyes, and I want people to like see me do different things at different times and different stages. Bloody Samaritan, like I said, is almost like a way, vibes on vibes. If you kill my vibe, like, you cannot kill my energy, you cannot kill my vibe. And the beat was very different. I had the beat for like 6 months before I recorded anything on it, because I've never done anything like that. It was very fast, it was very different, but I tried my best and I worked my hardest to get that.
And also there is a few features on the album, and there's a guy's name that always comes up on my show, and I got to give him so much credit because a lot of people talk so highly of him, is CK.
Yes, CK.
How did that collaboration happen?
Yeah, so I had Beggy Beggy, the song that is featured on. I had the song like 2020. I wrote the song in a bus, and I did an acoustic version this year, and it went like really like viral. Like, people were playing it in the radio, people were doing covers, and the song wasn't out yet. Like, it was crazy. So I was like, you know what, I want to put like a male perspective on this, and I like CK's music. I've always loved this music. So I asked him to jump on it, and he killed it, absolutely. Let's
talk about Don Jazzy, because when Tiwa Savage left the label a few years ago, I was slightly concerned, because I thought, what is he going to do next, Don Jazzy? And he brought out Rema, which, blew us all away, and I thought, wow, absolutely genius move. And then he brings out you, and I'm like, can he keep doing it,
He's such an amazing man. He's so talented, and he has an eye for talent. Like, even before I like understood what my talent was, Don Jazzy already saw it. Do you understand? And he didn't even like the way it was. He didn't even like have to teach me. He allowed me grow into everything that I am now on my own. Like, he allowed me grow into it, because he could see. He knew. He had the faith already of how I am, and he was like, you know what? Just record, go to the studio and keep recording. And that's what I kept doing. Sure. And now I have an album and I have an EP out and all that. So he's a very like talented person. He's an amazing person. What are your social media handles for any of the listeners that might want to check your music out and follow you? Yes, follow me on Instagram at Ayra Starr. Follow me on Twitter at Ayra Starr. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and check my music on all platforms. My music is available on all platforms, so check that out. When you leave the house now, are you getting mobbed yet, or is that, do you think that's bubbling up, that one? Oh, I am getting mobbed. I had a show yesterday in another state, and it was like a couple's wedding, and people just forgot it was a wedding, and it turned to like a concert. It was crazy. It was amazing. I hope you can get to the UK soon. I'm sure you'll get here, Definitely. I'm coming to the UK soon, like next month, or like in 2 months. I don't know, but like definitely this year or next year. But I'm coming to the UK soon. Well, listen, Ayra, we're going to play your current single now, Samaritan. Is there anything you want to say before we let you go? Thank you very much for having me. I am so excited. To anyone that's listening, listen to my album, 19 and Dangerous. You're going to love it. Yeah, that's all. Well, I wish you a great weekend, and and all the success in the world, and hopefully we'll catch up with you one day very, very soon, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure. Take care, Ayra. Bye-bye. Bye.